We're stuck in Vermont.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days and sponsored by New England Federal Credit Union. My name is Ava Solberger. We are here at the UVM Horticultural Farm in South Burlington, also known as the Hort Farm. And today is the 11th annual Branch Out Burlington Tree Sale. They've also been planting trees here for the past 20 years. And eventually those trees will make it out onto the streets of Burlington.
Burlington has the wonderful good luck of having this community tree nursery so that we can plant trees out like 100 trees every year.
There you go, Derek.
Thank you. Branch Out is a fantastic program. The quality of the trees that they provide us with for the city of Burlington is outstanding.
Planting time.
We have 160 trees that were planted up in our nursery this morning that'll be grown over the next couple of years and planted out in Burlington city streets. And we have another 330 trees that are going out in our tree sale today to homes all across Vermont. And we have many that are also being donated to nonprofits for their grounds.
Thank you so much for the trees.
Oh, you're welcome.
Amazing.
All right, you got a great day to plant. Enjoy.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Just put it right in the ground. Yeah, you can amend it with topsoil or compost.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
I'll take one of these.
Okay.
Just be sure and give it plenty of water through the growing season.
I got a Paul Scarlet Hawthorn, a Dolgo Crabapple.
The greatest thing about the tree sale is when you see folks that are coming to pick up trees to plant them, that they're going to be planting in their yards, and in young families that come with their kids. There's nothing more exciting than seeing that the next generation is learning about trees and getting an appreciation for them.
You have this beautiful opportunity for people to put their hands in the soil, to actually touch Mother Earth, and I think that's really empowering.
Having trees growing on the streets of Burlington and in our parks is really important for keeping the city cool and for trapping the stormwater so it doesn't go into the lake.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
So we try to sell trees that have at least 3 seasons of interest, being foliage, fruit, and bark.
We built a house about a year ago and the land is fairly treeless at this point, so we're adding some trees. 5 autumn radiance maples. Why not? I mean, it's just natural beauty.
All right. Good luck, man. Enjoy the trees.
Thanks a lot.
Branch Out Burlington is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting the well-being of trees throughout the city of Burlington.
It was formed basically after the ice storm in Vermont to help grow trees up in the nursery, to provide affordable trees for the city.
We did about 102 out of here this year. So Branch Out's kind of the root and start of where it all comes out, and then we're able to put the trees out and take care of them once they're out of the nursery.
Other cities in Vermont don't have that resource available, so they have to buy trees that are usually quite expensive, like $200 or $300 a piece. We buy these trees for $20 to $30, and with volunteer assistance, we make sure that they are really in good health. So we probably had 50 or 60 volunteers. A lot of them are people that come every year.
I am here to get some trees. Last year I bought 2 crab apples and they're doing wonderful. I got a hawthorn berry this year. I'm trying to get all trees that bear fruit that are edible for the birds and me. I have a lot of deer. I like the animals coming. I've got a bear. Maybe he'll like the hawthorn berry.
So it's always important to have the right tree for the right location. And for some folks, they want an apple tree because they want fruits off of it. Other people want to attract birds, bees, butterflies. Other people want something that provides shade. And the maple trees that we sell are excellent at that, plus giving it some fall foliage.
I'm very excited. In February, I ordered 4 trees for my backyard because last year my beautiful birch tree was taken down in an ice storm.
The ones that we have for our tree sale that we order in already that are 6 feet tall and they're ready to be planted in your yard and look like a little bit of ready-made landscaping.
And I saw some really beautiful shrubs, Korean miniature lilacs. I got some blueberry shrubs. So I've been learning about the importance of pollinators. And so I'm adding more trees and flowering trees. That is it.
It's a great opportunity for the community to source into the purchase of some really good value trees, high quality bare root trees that they can plant into their community.
Crabtree makes a wonderful small apple.
and also provide a much larger variety. And we see with the different pests that are coming through, emerald ash borer being one, that there's a need to have a broad diversity of trees in your city, because you never know when the next pest may be coming through. And we saw that with the elms back in the 70s and 60s.
Thankfully, we have this great resource with this nursery that we can start planting trees right beside some of these ash trees that we know are going to go, so that we won't have streets that are just bare.
As an environmentalist, you're often left dealing with some bad news or a bad scenario. Here it gives you a real blessing to engage the community in coming out to support a really good cause, Branch Out Burlington.
And so when people are driving along the streets of Burlington and they see a tree with a funny green plastic, it's called a tree gator, a slow release irrigation system, they will know that those trees came from the Burlington Community Tree Nursery.
Here's our nannyberry and our cherry tree. We're gonna take them home, plant them in the backyard, and make Burlington a little greener. We will get Stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, sign up for weekly email alerts. There's like some clanking coming this way. It's a person.
Today? Wonderful.
Only in Burlington, trees and Morris dancers. Yeah. These are going in our Prius, James. Yeah. I hope. Hopefully these trees will attract animals to our backyard, and it will be a haven for butterflies and birds and squirrels. I'll be Snow White.